What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at the one and only team of the season, Neymar. I am very happy to bring you this one, and I want to thank you to my good friend Chris, who is letting me use not only Neymar but also Mbappe as well. Honestly, I don't think I could afford these on my own. 8.4 mil is absolutely crazy. We are still trying to get him in that last day, as I'm still in two minds if he's going to be an ultimate. I feel like he has to be, but with obviously a lot of talent that is going to be an ultimate, whether they do him, I don't know. So that's going to be something we find out tomorrow. Neymar's coming in at, like I say, 8.4 on the Xbox. I think that is kind of fluctuating heavily between 8.4 and 9. Obviously 9.3 on the PlayStation, and is still extinct on the PC currently. He looks incredible, like genuinely, the 5-star, he is one of the only cards that I really want in terms of the game. It's absolutely incredible. Just his stats alone are just unreal. Pace, shooting, passing, dribbling. Honestly, he is a fantastic card, so we're going to waste very little time on the main screen. Let's jump into some gameplay and see how Neymar can do. Can we find a bit of Nene then? This is literally one of the first times using Neymar, to be honest. I've not packed his gold one bit, so it's going to be very interesting to see, because Neymar again is one of my favourite players. In general, I really like skillful players. I like Brazilians, to be honest. They're kind of like my favourites, just to really test out what we can actually do with him. But we're kind of getting used to him. I've literally not used his gold at all in a gold club, so going straight for the 96 cam, which for some reason on this formation has decided it wants to be left cam, so we will have to rectify that. I want him in the middle and really kind of calling the shots, because I've been seeing gameplay of him already in kind of like people who have already got him, and he just looks like he destroys that middle, and like he should do. He's got the skills. He's very much like one of my favourite players in R10. Obviously, last year we managed to be very fortunate enough in a Prime Moments pack to get a Moments Dino, so that was an absolute pleasure. And again, I've got too many players coming up against him, but we can see the skill level of him is just next level. You can just literally just know a few basic skills, because they're kind of like the ones you want to go for. Gonna find him back here, little. Oh, one of the what's it? Not the El Clasico, the La Croqueta. Into Neymar. What can we find? A lot of skillful dribbling. Look at that! It's just precision dribbling. Honestly, it's just incredible to play with a card like this. Honestly, it's a privilege to kind of give it a go. Obviously, a lot of people don't get the chance to this, and I like these sorts of cards because they're not your everyday card. Obviously, if you're very lucky enough to pack him, then absolutely fantastic to you. Obviously, we've got multiple people getting him in rewards in terms of gold, red, not gold, red, or obviously the guaranteed packs. But in terms of kind of like your average Joe trying to just do upgrades, it's still very difficult to get a card like this, and to get to use him alongside obviously his teammate is absolutely sensational. What can we find? Trying too much, but I like this sort of skill move set with Neymar, and I think that's something that appeals to me, not necessarily because I'm absolutely fantastic at it, by no means just because I'm trying all of these skills. I'm trying to showcase what he can do, and the kind of tight situations he can get himself in, because we all know that a Neymar of this caliber wouldn't be 8.9 mil if he was awful. We know that he's great. We know that he'll be able to score, and obviously we will get some goals in this clip. Don't you worry about that. But in terms of kind of just being a little bit cheeky, even down to that rainbow flick, we can see that it's kind of like a different animation in comparison to someone like, who have I got here? We can see the little kind of the standard rainbow flick, where we look at Neymar. He goes with that 2 foot. That could potentially have a bit of delay. It could have a little bit of a speed up. It could maybe take you a little bit further than what a rainbow flick is. So you've kind of got to get used to how that works, and the only way to do that is by testing him. So showing you here what he can do and what he can't do, and how many people he probably can try and take on. It's something that I like to showcase with these sorts of skillers, because we all know that he'll score. We all know that he's going to be able to bang in an absolute rocket, because that's the whole point. Like, literally, he just runs through and you get chances. It's the kind of what you do after. Like, do you want to have a little bit of style points with him, or do you just want to score? I personally like Brazilians to kind of go for them style points. Go with the little Berber spins, the little double flicks here. Go with a little stop and turn. Easy as you like it, and I love them sorts of players. Brazilians are one of the best people to play on FIFA. Nene to Ben Yedder. Lovely stuff down the wing. What can we find? Nene's going to go back into that middle. Lay it off to Mbappe. Gets the touch. Goes past him. Not quite. And Neymar to poke it home. But it's a great save from, I don't even know his keeper. Nene again. Stops it. Goes with that finesse. That's a great save from Neuer. That is a sensational turn from Neymar. Really wasn't expecting that from him. What can we find? Can we go? You never know. Sometimes they're possible. Oh, Neymar making Rooney look absolutely silly. Literally nobody wants to actually attack him because they know how quick he can move that ball. Oh, Traoré just taking it away. Oh, that turn is absolutely delicious from Neymar, and he will score one of them. Nene, we're going for the big run here. Just the pure pace of him is just phenomenal. Just need to get past that final defender, and then that works for us. Honestly, it's always just that final one. I am trying to take on quite a few players, but again, it's just seeing kind of like his comfort level. What can he deal with? What can I deal with is the main question, because if we do manage to get this card on the main channel, then obviously we want to know what he can fully do. Oh, referee. Neymar getting a touch just ahead of that, managing to win himself his penalty, so it's got to be Nene taking it. Right, where are we looking? Let's try and fake him out with a left one. We're just going to go for the generic chip. What are we finding? Hey, always falls for it. Into Neymar. Oh, it's just not going to have enough. We've got 5 at the back we're going for. May have to change our formation to get 2 up front, because I know Mbappe and Neymar are very good, but when it's coming up against 5 at the back with some very good centre-backs, then you may cause a little bit of trouble. Into Neymar. Little finesse. Thank you very much. Nene. Oh, stunning. Stunning work. So going into the overall for Neymar then, honestly, worth every penny. He was so fun to play with. Honestly, I want him on the account already. He is just magnificent on the ball. His skill moves are slick. He's got great just dribbling. His overall attributes and animations on the ball is phenomenal. Genuinely phenomenal. Is he worth the 8.2? I'd say yes. Like, if you've got 8.2, most definitely. Obviously, we've had a succession of incredible years with him. He is 29 years old, so to be honest, he's really not that young anymore. I feel like if I was looking at any sort of era for Neymar, this was like a big one for me. I managed to get this one and this one. Obviously, Team of the Year was just sensational. Genuinely really annoyed that he never gets into it now. I think, what, has he only been in it once? Oh, twice. This card as well. FIFA 19 Team of the Year. And obviously Carnival. Carnival was one of my favourite promos in terms of this card, but unfortunately we've not had it. Obviously we got a Player of the Month last year. Unfortunately we've had very little opportunities for specials for Neymar. He's managed to get a first in form, I think, about halfway through the year, and then obviously we've got this Team of the Season cam that is just beautiful to play with. I think I do prefer the 98 last year, which I think most people do, but in general the cam version of him is always absolutely sensational. So just overall he's just fantastic. Obviously a Hawk does kind of just wrap up the rest of them stats very nicely. Obviously you can just go with a basic, to be honest, and it just wraps everything up anyway, but he's just phenomenal. Genuinely, if you've got the money, I'd give him a go at the very least. Before the game ends, it's worth having a little bit of fun with him. Him and Ronaldinho are a dream partnership in a team. I cannot wait to get both of them, because even if we don't get him now, we will get him at some point. It's just going to happen. Before the game ends, I want Nene and R10 in a squad. So for me, obviously, he's a 10 out of 10. He's just got to be. 8.2 mil. Incredibly gifted on the ball and just can do absolutely anything. So hopefully you did enjoy the video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you all for the next one. Peace.